Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the midweek edition of The Conversation, coming to you live on Lagos Television. I am Ajibola Ojeshola. Today is the last day in the month of July, 2024.
Okay. When you said last day, I was like...
And I am Bukola Taylor Cole. Many thanks for joining us on the program, The Conversation, this beautiful Wednesday morning in the city of Lagos. Now, today's program promises to be interesting, educating, enlightening, and of course, it's a special edition. So let the conversation begin.
It's nice to what's going to make the today's program special? I'm sure you all want to know, but we'll still keep it on the wrap for now. We'll let you know in a couple of minutes.
I was going to welcome Bukola specially. It's nice to see your beautiful face here with us again. Good morning, everyone. I am Adebimpe Omotayo.
And I am Joy Olu. It's a blue day. It is only Adebimpe that didn't get the memo.
You
didn't get the memo.
This is unfair.
But it's okay.
It's unfair.
The black will complement all the blues.
Yeah, thank you, Ajibola. You know.
All right, quickly we'll go to our news point for today. We all know what is trending in the country as we speak. The nationwide protest are slated for tomorrow, the 1st of August. And some of the newspaper today, that's what is receiving attention, rather, on the front pages of most of the dailies today. So, starting with The Punch today, and with this headline, protest organizers insist on street processions, reject IGP's proposal. Why are they rejecting? I'm sure you want to find out. Organizers of the planned August 1 nationwide protest have rejected the proposal by Kayode Egbetokun, the Inspector General of Police, that the demonstration should be conducted in confined spaces. The organizers insisted that the protest will be a public march across the country. Yesterday, there was a meeting between the IGP, Femi Falana, a human rights lawyer, and Ebun Olu Adegborua, the lawyer representing the Take It Back movement. The meeting was convened following a letter from Adegborua on behalf of the Take It Back movement to the IGP, seeking police protection during the protest. During the meeting, which was conducted via Zoom, Egbetokun asked the protesters to hold the demonstration in confined venues, adding that the open processions can be hijacked by hoodlums. The IGP assured the protest organizers of the police commitment to protect the rights of all citizens and ensure all public gatherings are safe for everyone. Egbetokun equally asked them to engage with their respective state police commissioners. So, quickly, Bukola, a kind of misunderstanding between the organizers of the protest and the IGP.
Well, I think I agree with the IGP, you know, because, you know the beginning.
When it's confined, you can control.
Yes, you can. So you know the beginning of a protest. It is the end, aftermath that you don't know about. Take, for instance, they had this protest at the Federal College of Education in Lagos between the provost and the unions there. And it went south.
Yeah, it is.
That is just in the community, a school environment. And let's take a look at a big state like Lagos. Nigeria, if care is not taken, what happened 20 NSAS? I just hope it won't happen again. I was a victim. I don't want to be a victim again.
I don't think it will happen again because the IGP has redeployed security agents, enough policemen to protect the protesters so that the protest doesn't get hijacked by these hoodlums, as you said.
Bukola?
Okay, so I have another story. Still on the protest, steer clear of prisons, NCOS warns protesters. Now, the federal government has declared all its custodial centers across the country as red zones ahead of the August 1 planned nationwide anti-government protest. The Controller General of the Nigeria Correctional Service, Haliru Nababa, said any person or group of persons who have no business whatsoever should stay clear of the custodial centers. Now, I'm just going to summarize what he said in this news report. Now, the focus of this, the NCOS, is the fact that, you know, during the NSAS protest, some custodial centers were compromised. And there were reports of jailbreaks, and about 2,000 inmates escaped. And they're trying to prevent reoccurrence, yes. So for public safety, for me, I believe that the government is doing the right thing. I'm not saying people should not protest. You have a right to protest, but please do that in the ambit of the law. Some people don't want to protest. Some people want to go about their daily activities. Let them do it.
Well,
you can also protest if you want to.
You're right, Bukola, and of course, I also want to challenge all the security agencies to also be on red alert, because you can never predict how far these protesters might go. And of course, definitely there will be some people with hidden agenda wanting to hijack the protests. Okay, Adebimpe, on this point.
Okay, federal government suspends import duty on rice, flour and other essential food items. This is cheering news because hunger. The federal government, through the Nigerian Customs Service, has suspended import duties on rice, flour, wheat and other essential food items to reduce the high cost of food items in the country in the wake of the excruciating hunger in Nigeria. The Controller General, CG of the Nigerian Customs Service, Adewale Adeni, said the government is committed to addressing the rising cost of essential food items aimed at reducing hunger in the land. I think that is self-explanatory.
It's a right step in the right direction, and it is expected to bring down the high cost of food items in the country, which is part of the demand of those who are planning to start their demonstration tomorrow in the country. So the government is thinking out of the box, is doing all the needful to assuage the sufferings of Nigerians.
You know, they say an angry man is an angry man.
Anger and hungry and
Okay.
hunger, they work
hand in hand. So if we can solve the problem of food insecurity, the prices of food, and I also want the government to take a look at market control. Can we do that?
I'm still
Price
waiting
control in the
for when they are going to create the market board. You know, we have said it over and over again on this program. I think it is needed now for government to control the prices of food items.
Okay. So, Joy?
My story.
Yes.
Fuel crisis lingers as vessels berth at Lagos ports. The fuel crisis being experienced by Nigerians is yet to abate, even as petrol vessels berth at Lagos and other ports in the country. According to some dealers, they say although petrol vessels were berthing at the port one after the other, but that they might not be enough to rescue the situation. They say that the depot owners now supply fuel to their filling stations only due to low supply. They are prioritizing their own rather than giving out to other marketers.
I still see queues here and there, and the question I always ask myself is this: we're an oil-producing nation, yet we're still battling with queues here and there. It is always cargo has not arrived. It is being delayed. You know, stories upon stories, and we are suffering in the midst of plenty. So government really needs to address this particular matter in the interest of all. Okay, so quickly we go to X, and of course, unfortunate news just sneaked in this morning that Onyeka Onwenu died yesterday at the age of 72 after performing the 80th birthday ceremony of Stella Okoli. And for me, it was shocking when I saw the reports this morning.
I watched that video last
where she was performing.
Yes, and she was full of life. But she was a beautiful soul. They call her the elegant
stallion.
And you know, I just we really, really miss her.
You know what happened to me yesterday?
Definitely miss her. You know,
Did you think about her?
Just yesterday,
I thought about her.
Really?
Just yesterday,
Yes, last
I was
night
somewhere.
I thought about her.
Just yesterday, I was somewhere, and they had her picture on the wall, and I was admiring her, only for me to get the news this morning that.
Okay, we just pray that God will give the family the fortitude to bear the loss, and of course, we all sympathize with the lovers of Onyeka Onwenu's music. At this moment on the program, we'll be taking a very short break. Bukola and I did say earlier that we have a special guest in the studio today. I'm sure you want to know. Stay with us.